Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hello, Zenith. I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah, we see you
Nice to see
again.
you.
Nice to see you.
How was your day?
Uh, Today I went to my office
Mhm.
and I came back. Uh, there are some problem I have not yet resolved for my
Ah,
task. I mean, my task have not yet has not just completed, and now I have to work overtime
oh
to
no.
resolve.
Oh
Yeah,
no. That's bad. Is that because of other people? Maybe you were waiting for them to finish some work so you could continue with yours, or is
yeah,
the task just too big?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there are some tasks we cannot resolve right time during the working time. Maybe when we go to we come home, come back home,
Mhm.
and maybe we find the solution
I
during
see.
on the
I see.
way come back.
Yeah. So you just need a little bit of extra time to think of
Yeah.
a okay. Yeah.
In the last week, I also faced same problem again, same problem, and I cannot resolve uh, until Fridays, and on weekends when I'm go swimming, and I think about the task, and eventually I find the solutions to resolve.
Okay. So as soon as you finished, you think of the solution.
Yeah,
Good. So no tutoring today. You usually do some tutoring.
tutoring, tutoring. What's this
Was that
mean?
not you? You help students with their no, that might be a I thought it was you. The
Maybe you remember the wrong person.
wrong
Yeah,
mic.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have so many actually, I was
yeah,
checking
no,
before. I've
yeah,
I've met 296 students on Cambly.
yeah,
So, yeah,
and
sometimes it can get a
yeah,
little
it's normal, no problem.
Cool. Okay, so you want to continue with the IELTS, or would you like to completely change, do something different, do an article, or something like that? I don't want you to get bored of keep doing IELTS, IELTS, IELTS. So it's your decision.
I think this week I'm only want to talk to IELTS,
Okay,
and maybe in
that's
the next week we will change topic, and we will maybe for the article habit and something break out of of IELTS. But in this week I want to I wanna spend time
yeah. You want to focus on IELTS.
studying. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do part one, two, or three today?
Um, Maybe in the part three, because
Pardon?
yesterday we already discussed the topic. As part two, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you the choice. Okay. So these are the different topics available: art, education, news and media, nature and environment, friends, food and restaurants, or technology. Any of them sound interesting?
Uh,
Art,
I think
education, news
technologies.
and media. Pardon?
Maybe it is technologies.
Technology? Yeah,
Technologies.
no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm a software engineer, and I think
So
technology
it's relevant. Yeah,
for me, yeah, relevant than as a topic.
yeah. Perfect. Okay, so like always, we'll go through some vocabulary first. Okay. So With your tutor, review the pronunciation and meaning of these terms. Okay, so this is technology vocabulary. We'll start with the adjectives. Okay, so I'll read the words and then you can repeat to check your pronunciation, and then we'll discuss if we need an explanation of the word. Okay, so accessible.
Accessible.
Yep,
Uh, it means we can get information in the computer.
yep,
It means we have ability to reach
yep,
something. For example,
absolutely.
reach private information or sensitive information. It means,
Yep,
or we have accessible to Wi-Fi, right?
yeah, that's
To private
perfect.
Wi-Fi's.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly. Okay, affordable.
affordable. It means this word in the last
Yeah, I
meeting.
think we spoke about it
Affordable
with
to
affordable.
describe
Yeah,
the describe money, reasonable
yes,
price, right?
exactly. Well done. Yeah. Okay, cutting edge.
Cutting edge. Uh, edge.
Hmm.
Cutting edge. What does this mean?
Cutting edge means brand new, very high tech.
Very high tech
Yeah, I know high tech is the
branch.
next word. So cutting edge just means very, very high tech, very new, very modern. So the newest iPhone would be cutting
I,
edge. A
it
new
mean
aeroplane would be cutting
it's
edge.
similar to state of the art. State of
Exactly.
the art.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. People who sell cars usually use the words state of the art and
State of the
cutting
art.
edge because it
Cutting
means they're
edge.
they're brand new, they're the best, very high tech, very modern.
Very high tech. Okay.
Okay. And then finally, innovative. Innovative.
Innovative.
Yeah.
It means very new, very new, and the product
Hmm.
uh, change the replace the old by the newest, right?
Exactly.
Innovative.
So it's quite similar to cutting edge, state of the
Yeah,
art, high tech. It's the same area, I think. But yeah, you described it perfectly. It's, yeah,
yeah.
new. Okay.
Okay.
So phrasal verbs, the first one, to navigate to. So navigate to a website.
Navigate to a website.
Hmm.
Okay. To post on navigate to website is mean uh, you redirect to
Yeah,
another page, right?
exactly. Yep. Perfect. The second one, to post on social media, to post on a blog.
Uh, I want I want to upload my status on Facebook.
Yep,
Yeah, and,
exactly.
I
I want
use
to
it.
post my status. Yeah, I want to post a picture on Instagram. I want to
Yeah,
post a story on Snapchat, post a video on TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah,
To comment,
yeah, to comment on.
comment on it mean when my friends he posts on uh, Facebook or Instagram, and I like and I comment
Yeah,
on his post. Yeah,
yeah. So you type something, you type your
tapping.
thoughts. So this is great, or, I enjoyed this, something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Phrases and collocations. So this is what we said yesterday. You could it would be better if you learned maybe a few more to use in your
yeah,
answer for part 2.
yeah.
Even just one can help with your answer. So, For technology phrases and collocations, there are a few. So the first one, to go online.
Go on live. It means
Hmm.
I use Facebook, and
Yeah.
yeah, I go to online. Right.
Yeah, just means to be on the internet.
Just be on the
To,
internet.
yeah, to be on the internet is to go online.
Okay.
Okay. Glued to the screen. Have you heard this before?
Never. This is my
No.
first time.
Okay, so glued to the screen, we usually use it for children who spend many hours playing video games on their computers. So, of course, it doesn't literally mean that they have glue on their face and hands on the screen. It means that they are so attached to it they cannot look somewhere else because they're so interested in what is happening on the screen. So whether it's a game, whether they're scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, they're glued to the screen. They cannot look away. Okay. It's like they're stuck to the screen. Okay.
Okay.
Internet access.
I feel mean. It mean I access. I look on. For example, I use a web browser and find some information on the internet. It's
Yeah.
such a yeah.
Yeah. Internet access is just when you have um, the ability to
Wireless.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For,
So if you have
for
Wi-Fi access,
yeah.
or broadband, something, it's just so you have the ability to be on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one's easy, social media.
Yeah. Facebook or Instagram, for example.
Exactly. Yeah. Online shopping.
And go shopping on Amazon's
Yep.
or Alibaba.
Yeah, exactly. eBay, anything like that. And then finally, search engine.
um, uh, search engines. I mean, Google
Yeah.
is one of search engines. Yeah,
Yeah. Google, Yahoo, Yelp,
Bing. Yeah,
Bing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So finally, linking words. Also and furthermore, you would use these just to help explain your answer. So if you
yeah.
had more than one opinion or what more than one example, you could use also or you could use
Also,
furthermore.
furthermore, yeah.
So I love to run and also swim, or I love running because it is good for my health. Furthermore, it helps me lose weight.
Oh, furthermore,
Yeah.
it mean it indicates the purpose, our purpose in the future,
And
right?
yeah,
Or
an additional
something.
purpose. So
Future. Okay.
I love running because it keeps me healthy. Furthermore, it helps me lose weight.
Okay.
Yeah. I like salad because it is delicious. Furthermore, it's very healthy. Okay. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Makes sense.
Great. Okay. So, helpful phrases. If you need time to think about your answer, use this phrase to buy time. Okay. So, if the examiner asks you a question and straight away you cannot think of an answer, you can say, "That's a very interesting question. Let me think." And that will give you a few more seconds to come up with an answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Likewise, could you please repeat that again? Like we already discussed, it's okay to ask them to repeat or rephrase. You won't lose points. And then if you want to clarify something you just said, you can start with what I'm trying to say is. So if your answer that you give was a little bit complicated, you can then say what I'm trying to say is and rephrase it in a simple way. So,
What?
for example, I like running because it is good for my cardiovascular system. What I'm trying to say is it's good for your heart. So first I said it in a complicated scientific way and then used the phrase what I'm trying to say is and then said it in a simple way.
Okay.
Okay? You might not need to use this because you won't really have time to answer questions in a very complicated scientific way because part 3 is just meant to be quick conversation.
Yeah.
But I think this one's quite helpful to give you a few more seconds to think. And don't be afraid to use this if you don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So think about the cause of a situation in question and the effect it had. So, the example: why do you think people spend so much money buying the latest devices? The answer: well, I think it is because people want to be part of the recent trends. Because of this social pressure, people will spend hundreds of dollars to get a new smartphone when their old one still works fine. So, this is the cause, and then you make a longer explanation saying the effect. Okay. So, it's just another way to make your answer more detailed and to give more of um, explanation. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, so let's practice. Okay. So this is just informal conversation. So
Yeah.
you don't have to speak very fast. Take your time. It's just a friendly
Yeah.
conversation. Okay. And your answers don't have to be very long, just one sentence with a nice explanation. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, what is the most impactful piece of technology in our lives?
Um, for my opinions, now the technologies help people can connect with many stranger and have more new friends by easy uh, install some applications on App Store or
Mm.
C8 place, and now you can shopping online and so convenient, and you don't need to go to your shop to shopping mall.
Mhm.
And yeah.
So the question, Mike, was what is the most impactful piece of technology? Which means, what do you think is more impactful? Phones, aeroplanes, cars, gaming consoles? Your answer was just technology in general. So
Ah.
maybe a good answer would have been the internet because, and then you mentioned keep in touch with friends, can shop online, can download apps. Um, so I think you gave the answer just technology in general. But if you said the internet and then continued with exactly what you said, that would have been perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So you gave lots of examples, so that's good. Okay. Do you think there are any disadvantages to modern technology?
um, for the young people, they easy to glued to the screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
They spend a lot of time on social network, social media,
Yeah.
and that's why. Um, and the maybe there are a lot of cheater, cheater. They take advantage user by default user on the internet, and maybe when you don't be careful,
Mm,
we easy to lost information, personal information, and
Yeah, to
money.
be hacked and
Yeah, to be hacked.
yeah. So, do you think people rely too much on technology?
Nowadays, I think um, people rely too much on technologies. I have some friends. They uh, always buys everything on on the internet.
Hmm.
Order product on e-commerce e-commerce website. I mean e-commerce website, and um, now uh, instead for the problem uh, young people face in our life, uh, instead go out and find the solution. Now a lot of people choose the way go to access internet, go to go online, use search engines, for example, uh, use Google to find the solution. And I think maybe the result from the search engines, um, I think not uh, always reasonable and truth. And I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
Perfect. So, how has technology improved how we communicate with each other?
um, you
So,
know,
instead of just sending a letter in the mail, how is it
uh,
now easier?
I don't mention the email and letter. I want to give you example when we communicate at
Yeah.
right now we can communicate directly by video call,
Yeah.
and the technologies can help us can see each other and
Mhm.
hear uh, each other, hear the voice each other. Yeah, and I think it is the good, very good and very powerful technologies.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like you and I right now, we're
Yeah,
in England and Vietnam, and we're
yeah,
having a conversation. We can see each other, we can see each other's emotions, reactions. It's much better than just a letter. So how do you think it could change in the future?
um, I think now uh, in the future there are some technologies will
Technology?
so popular. For example, virtual reality,
Yeah,
VR, maybe can help each other. We only need to glasses, and
yeah, yeah. So
we
like,
wear and we can see. Uh, uh, I can we can see everything. For example, we when I wear the glasses, I can see uh, your room and
yeah,
everything. Yeah,
yeah.
maybe,
Sorry.
and
Yeah,
maybe in the future, we don't need to driver, because the car can drive themselves, and maybe the transport will be safer, more safety, more
yeah,
safe. Yeah, safer,
absolutely. Safer. Yeah.
safer. Yeah, sure.
There are already cars like that, the Teslas. They have a self-drive option in some of the
Yeah,
models, which is crazy. And there is also transport that's self-drive, like some monorails and some trams in certain cities, which is quite cool.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Well done, Mike. That was much better than yesterday. Nice and slow, nice and calm.
yeah,
You got your idioms in there, like glued to the screen. Wanted
yeah,
to celebrate when you said that. That was so good.
yeah.
Um, whereas like collocations as well, search engine. So that was perfect. All of your answers expanded with further explanations and examples. That was perfect. You expressed your opinion completely and you explained your opinions. Conclude. Yeah. Sometimes the sentences ended with a conclusion, but personally, I don't think that this is too important because it's just a casual conversation. With part
Oh,
two, you need a conclusion. You need to kind of round up the end of your presentation. But when it's just a conversation, you don't add a conclusion for every sentence. When I'm talking to my friend, I don't need to conclude every sentence that I say. That is ridiculous. So
and
don't worry about that.
yeah, and you mean for the second point for in the part three, I don't need conclude my
Yeah, in
opinion
part three,
in
you don't
part
because
three.
it yeah, because it's just a casual conversation. And when I like I said, when I have casual conversations with my friends, I don't conclude every sentence I say. But in part two, because it's a little bit more formal, you're giving a 2-minute presentation. It's excellent if you conclude in that one.
Yeah,
But as always, like fluency, grammar, pronunciation, vocab, it's excellent. I'm very proud that you seemed a lot more calm today. Um,
yeah,
but I don't think yesterday was because of you. I think part two just is the hardest one. I think
yeah,
every student is the same. It really is the most difficult part of the IELTS test. And because you're being timed, it's natural to speed up so that you can say all of the information. So
yeah.
that's everyone, not just you. Okay. So here's a sample answer, and I don't think it will be too different to yours. So the question I asked you was, in your opinion, what is the most impactful piece of technology in our lives? And a good answer is what we discussed. From my point of view, the internet is the most important technological advancement of our time. It gives us so many new opportunities to discover anything we want about our world. So, after we discussed it, your answer was similar because the new opportunities you spoke about how easy it was to communicate with our friends, you spoke about the App Store. Okay. For this one, do you think there are any disadvantages to modern technology? Can you read this answer for me?
I think there are several disadvantages. Hacking into the internet is a big problem for security. People are also losing physical contact with
Yeah.
one another as they become glued to their screens.
Yeah. So you spoke about hacking in your answer, so that was great. You
Yeah.
spoke about the security online, of course. And look, they used the same idiom that you used.
Glued to their
Glued to the
screens.
screen. Yeah, you said that about another question, which is good. Okay. Do you think people rely too much on technology? Can you read this answer?
Uh, def- Definitely, most people can't even get around town without having GPS. On the other hand, we are also immersed with tech nowadays.
Tech.
Tech,
Yeah. So that's just
tech,
an abbreviation. That's just
tech,
short for technology. Because
tech,
technology is quite a long word. So it's okay to abbreviate it to just tech.
tech. Nowadays, you simply can't avoid it.
Avoid it, yeah. So with tech as well,
Tech,
that's where the phrase high tech comes from
high
because it's
tech,
high, it's very good. Technology, high tech,
high
good
tech.
technology. Yeah. Cool. Well done, Mike. We're going to run out of time, but
Yeah,
that was really good today. Next time, we could try part two for technology if you'd like.
yeah,
Yeah. Cool. But well done for today. I hope you finish your work and you're not doing too much overtime.
yeah.
Please rest.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Mike. Have a good evening. See you
See you
soon.
later.
See you
Yeah.
later. Bye.